Good day, everyone. I am Ana Marie Umayaw from BEd 2B. In this video, I will be recounting the events of Rizal's exile in Dapitan. Rizal was brought under a maximum security to the steamer Cebu, headed by Captain Delgras on the 15th of July 1892, which sailed to Dapitan. Rizal carried a letter by Father Pablo Pastilles, superior of the Jesuit Society in the Philippines, to Father Antonio Obac, Jesuit missionary in Dapitan. Father Superior Pastilles informed Father Obac that Rizal could live at the parish convent on the following conditions. First is that Rizal could publicly retract his errors concerning religion and make statements that were clearly pro-Spanish and against revolution. Second is that perform the church rites and make general confession of his past life. And third is that henceforth he conduct himself in an exemplary manner as a Spanish subject and a man of religion. However, Rizal did not agree. Consequently, he lived in the house of the commandant, Captain Carnicero. The relations between Carnicero and Rizal were warm and friendly. Wins in Manila Lottery. On September 21, 1892, the mail boat Butuan was approaching the town of Dapitan carrying a lottery ticket number of 9736, jointly owned by Captain Carnicero. Dr. Rizal and Francisco Equelior won the second prize of 20,000 pesos in the government-owned Manila Lottery. 6,200 pesos is Rizal's share. 2,000 is he gave to his father and 200 pesos to Basa in Hong Kong. And the rest of his money was invented by purchasing agricultural lands along the coast of Talisay. Rizal Pastilles debate on religion. During his exile in Dapitan, Rizal had a long and scholarly debate with Father Pastilles on religion, which rebelled Rizal's anti-Catholic ideas acquired in Europe and the embitterment at his persecution by bad friars. Rizal challenges a Frenchman to a duel. Mr. Juan Lardet, a French businessman whom Rizal had a conflict. Lardet purchased logs from Rizal's lands, of which some are poor quality. Idyllic life in Dapitan. Rizal built a house in the seashore of Talisay, surrounded by fruit trees, a school for boys, and a hospital for his patients. Rizal as a physician. Doña Tudora and Maria lived with Rizal for a year and a half. It is when Rizal operated his mother's right eye. Though the operation was successful, his mother had a wound infection after ignoring Rizal's instruction of not removing the bandages. However, the infection was immediately treated. Don Ignacio Tumarong, Rizal's patient, who was able to see again after his operation. He paid Rizal 3,000 pesos. Don Florencio Azcaraga, rich haciendero of Aklan who was cured of eye ailment. In turn, he gave Rizal a cargo of sugar. Rizal as an engineer. As a perito agrimensor or expert surveyor, Rizal applied his engineering knowledge by constructing a system of waterworks to furnish clean water to the townspeople. Rizal had drained marshes to get rid of malaria that was infesting Dapitan, equipped the town with lighting system using 500 pesos. One of his patients paid him. The lighting system consisted of coconut oil lamps, beautified the town of Dapitan by remodeling the town plaza and making a huge relief map of Mindanao out of earth stones and grass. Rizal as an educator. Rizal established in Dapitan a school. It began with 3 pupils who increased to 16 and eventually 21. 16 of his pupils did not pay tuition. Instead of charging them fees, Rizal made them work in his gardens and construction projects. Rizal as a scientist. Rizal sent specimens he found to the museum at Europe, especially the Dresden Museum. In turn, he received scientific books and surgical instruments. Rizal as a linguist. Continuing his study of languages, Rizal learned in Dapitan, Bisayan, Subanon, and Malay languages. He knew by that time 22 languages as follows: Tagalog, Malay, Ilocano, Hebreo, Bisayan, Sanskrit, Subanon, Dutch, Spanish, Catalan, Latin, Italian, Greek, Chinese, English, Japanese, French, Portuguese, German, Swedish, Arabic, and Russian. Rizal as an artist. To pursue his artistic activities, Rizal contributed paintings to the Sisters of Charity who were preparing the sanctuary of the Holy Virgin. Also made sketches of persons and things that attracted him in the Dapitan. Also modeled a statuette called The Mother's Revenge to stress the moral of the incident where a puppy of his dog, Syria, was eaten by a crocodile. Also constructed a statue of a girl called the Dapitan Girl, a wood carving of Josephine Bracken, and lastly, made a bust of St. Paul for Father Pastilles. Rizal as a businessman. He organized the Cooperative Association of the Dapitan Farmers to break Chinese monopoly. Rizal as inventor. Among Rizal's inventions were, first, cigarette lighter which he sent as a gift to Blumentritt called sulpukan. Second, a wooden machine making bricks. My retreat. Upon restoring her eyesight, Doña Chudora returned to Manila. Seeing how busy Rizal is, she regret neglecting her muses. She requested Rizal to write poetry. As a response, Rizal wrote Mi Retiro, relating his serene life as an exile in Dapitan. Rizal and Josephine Bracken. The death of Leonor Rivera left a poignant void in Rizal's heart. In his loneliness, he met Josephine, an Irish girl born in Hong Kong. James Bracken and Elizabeth Jane McBride, Josephine's parents, who are both Irish in citizenship. To avoid a tragedy, Josephine accompanied Mr. Toffer back to Manila. Mr. Toffer returned to Hong Kong alone while Josephine stayed with the Rizals in Manila. Having no priest to marry them, Rizal and Josephine married themselves before the eyes of God. The two were happy for they were expecting for a baby. However, Rizal played a prank on Josephine, making her give birth to an 8-month baby boy. The baby lived for only 3 hours. He was named Francisco in honor of Rizal's father. The Song of a Traveler. Upon receiving the acceptance of his offer to go to Europe, then to Cuba to help in the curing of patients suffering yellow fever, he wrote a poem, El Canto del Viajero. Spania, steamer which brought Rizal to Manila from Dapitan. Rizal was accompanied by Josephine, Narcisa, Angelica, who is Narcissa's daughter, his three nephews, and six pupils. As farewell, the town brass played of Dolores' funeral march of Chopin. He stayed in Dapitan for 4 years, 13 days, and a few hours. That's all, and thank you for watching.